Testing 1, 2, 3 is testing. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. JDM, good morning to you. Kevin Curtis, let's go. Good morning, everybody. It is Sunday. That means tomorrow is what, everybody? What's tomorrow? Sue Felicia, yeah! Woo, whoa, I hit the wrong one. Yeah! Let's go, let's go! I moved my sound effects around, so I thought it was still in the same place, but whoops. Good morning, everybody. Let's go. Hello, YouTube. To the moon. Jules Powder, 8-figure. Let's go. Jimmy Lee Presley, we will go over it here today on this live. Mr. Dave with the super chat. Let's go, Mr. Dave. Shelly, Davion, Shelly, Powder. Marcus, Shelly again, Davion. Look at all these people. Look at all these beautiful people. Good morning. Are we awake? Jimmy Lee, are we awake? I love that name. Jimmy Lee, are we awake? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. SM over there on the tubes. Come on. Who studied this weekend? Who is ready for tomorrow? Are we ready for tomorrow? You know, don't be Bill Murray and Groundhog Day this week. Davion with the light. Davion with the thing. 8-figure. Good morning to you, everybody. It is Sunday. Lino! What's up, Dry Creek? My user, thank you. Fredo, hello, welcome to the family. Yes. Brian Weingarten, Danny Moon, Jared, come on, let's go. Zen with the Harvey. We are at 3.6 thousand Tappa like a tapparoonies over there on the tubes on TikTok. All we ask that you do is tap, tap, tap throughout the live. If you can, share the live out. We got 0 shares right now. We got the goose egg. Share it out. Share it out. Hangu Long, hello. Let's go, Hangu. Carrie, welcome to the family. Get those shares up. Everybody. Boop, 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 boop. Good morning, Akil. How are you, my friend? Mr. Akil, hope you're doing well, brother. Caesar, thank you. I appreciate you. Paraboy, how are you over there on the tubes? Our YouTube family is growing over there. We love it. We love our YouTubers. Thank you, Hangu. Zen, thank you, thank you, thank you. We are at 8,000. As soon as we get to 10K, we're going to get this party started here. Miss Market tomorrow will open in a narrow state. Yes, we are going to be in a bearish narrow state, everybody, okay? But when it comes to narrow, we don't care if we're bearish or bullish. Narrow is narrow, okay? We like narrow. Woo, look at that. Happy face, woo, with narrow. Happy face with narrow. Now we just don't know the position that we will be in tomorrow. We have to wait for the market to open. But what we do know here, everybody, all my beautiful traders, that is our whip zone currently, okay? That is our whip zone. Maria Rich, good for you. Good to see you here, Maria Rich. I just wanted to wait for that to end, and then we'll get started here, okay? All right, so we have different positions here at the market open. We have position 1, 2, 3 to the upside. We got position 1, 2, 3 to the downside. If we open in this position up here on Miss Market tomorrow, will we take this long to the upside, yes or no? If we open in this position, are we going long at the open tomorrow, yes or no? That is the question of the day. Danny, thank you, and welcome to the family. No, everyone says no. Why wouldn't we go long, folks? Look, we get a gap up right to there. We get the gap up. Why aren't we going long? Why aren't we going to the moon? Anybody know? Who knows why we're not going to the moon there? Right now, a lot of traders in here are saying to themselves, wait a minute, I always go long there. I always, because it's gapped up. Why aren't we going long? Few reasons why you're not going along here. Reason number one, anybody who caught this move is going to collect, right? They are going to sell their position, which is going to drive the price down. So they are going to sell. And then number two, your shorters are going to come in, and we are going to hammer that thing back down, okay? We are going to bring the price down. So anyone who is going long, any new traders or novice traders who try to go long here, that is why you lose at the open on the move back to the downside. So you, on a gap, you are not going long out of this position up here, okay? There are three positions. This position right here, we are never going long. Does everybody understand that, okay? What we want to do is we want to see between the sellers and the shorters what type of retracement we get back to the downside. Now, the next important piece of the puzzle comes into place. You need to stay above that 50%. From the move to the open, you have to stay above that 50%. If you get under that 50%, are we looking to go long here? Are we looking to go long again? Back to the upside. Yes or no, traders? Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat, everybody. So let me write this out for you so it's clear. You get the move up. You come back down here. Are we going long there, back, trying to go back to the upside? We got the gap still. We're going to the moon, Voss. We're going to the moon. No, you're not. You're not going anywhere to the moon, okay? You are looking for the break of structure play set up right here after you get under that 50%. You're not looking to go long. You're not going to go anywhere. So how many of you get caught in this move all the time? You get a move up. You get a move down, you try to go long, and you're, wham, to the downside. Who's gotten caught on that? It just drops. Anybody in here? Anyone in here got caught on the 1, 2, 3? You cycled out. The cycle is over. New cycle. Wham, to the downside. How many of you gotten caught on that bad boy? You know why? Because you don't know about your retracement levels. You don't know about your 25, 50, 65 retracement levels. And in order to be a trader, you need to know those things. And in order to know those things, you got to be patient. So once you know retracement levels, now this goes to the upside or the downside. So we're in this narrow state on this market tomorrow. We gap down here, okay? It's the same thing. You are not going to try to short here because you're going to go back in the other direction if you break that 50% retracement level. Now, here's the thing, traders. Knowing your retracement levels is the first part of the equation. The second part of the equation is you got to be patient because you have to wait for these retracements to let you know what the hell's going on. Okay? If you're not patient, you are going to try to short this up here. You're not going anywhere, folks. You broke the 50%. You're not going anywhere. The best case scenario for you on this right here, you get the gap down, you break the 50% right here. The best case scenario for you is you're coming back to that 50 and then you're going in the opposite direction. That's your best case. You may get a little bit of touch of green and you're like, yes, it's going my way. And then, whammo, it goes back to the upside with violence quickly, especially between 9:30 and 10 o'clock. You're going to have that violence cycle out real quick. Johnny Marino, 90% of traders lose money. You're close. 92% of traders lose money. Brad James with the popular K-Bomb. Brad, Buckeye, Zen, thank you so much for all of that. I appreciate you. This is TradingView right now. Thank you for all. Welcome to the family, everyone who hit that follow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. Yes, 90% of traders also give up, don't keep a journal, don't review their trades. Yes. Johnny, yes, correct. He must have tried it and that did well. Poor Johnny. They're always Johnny, too. Do you ever know that? Gianni. What else, everybody? So do we know our retracement levels? In options, 98% of traders lose. So when you put the Greeks on top, 98% of traders will lose in a market. 92% will lose on equities. 98 on options, okay? Fact. What else are we looking at, everybody? So that's Miss Market. You know now, based on your positions, what you're going to do with Miss Market. So let's put our whip zone in place here on the SPY, okay? So there's our whip zone tomorrow. That won't change. Tomorrow when the market opens and we go live, those whip zones are going to be exactly where they are right now. Same thing. If we open out of this position or this position, can we go long or go short out of those positions tomorrow? With an event. With an event. Can you go long or go short out of those positions? Yes or no? Brad James, K-Bomb, yes. Thank you, everybody. We're at 21,500 likes. Yes, 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 yes. Plum Daddy says no. Plum Daddy, why not? Travis Travel says totally. Big Poppy says yes. I don't know what Pink Flower is trying to say. Thank you, Faye Ray. How are you, my friend? Yes, of course you could go long here with an event out of this position or a short. You're in a narrow state, everybody. You are narrow. This 20 and 200 are going to move apart from each other tomorrow, okay? They're either going to move apart this way or, you ready? The 20 is going to come up and move apart that way. That is what you're going to get out of Miss Market tomorrow. We don't know which way she's going to go. We don't care which way she goes, traders. See, you're trying to figure out right now, is she going up or is she going down? That is your first mistake as a trader. You are trying to predict what she's going to do. That's where you get in trouble. When we start predicting is when we start losing. We don't care if Miss Market goes up or goes down. All we do, what do, traders? Everyone in here that knows how to trade in our VIP, what do we do as a trader? Do we try to predict what Miss Market is doing? Are we trying to predict her? No predictions. We react, right, Russell? All we do is react. We know if Miss Market goes to the upside with an event tomorrow, we join the party on that, okay? If we don't want to trade her at the open, she makes a move up, she pulls back above that 50%, we get our setup, we get our event, we get our confirmation here, we're going long. We're going with Miss Market. We're not trying to predict what she's going to do. She will give us the signals, and then we just jump on the train. Choo-choo! That's all we're doing. You are trying to be the conductor of the train. We're just being the passenger of the train. That is the difference between a losing trader who's trying to drive the train and us we just bought a ticket and going for a ride, baby. That is the difference between uno and dos, everybody. Okay? Does everybody understand that in here? That is the best way to sum this up. If you're trying to drive the train when it comes to trading, you're going to lose. Every month, you're going to be green over and over and over. Once you become a passenger of that train, you're going to start having better success. Okay? Very, very important. No, I'm not the conductor either. I'm not the conductor. I teach everyone else how to be the passenger on the train. See, I got to make you a non-driver conductor and make you a passenger. I got to convert you. And that's the problem, because the ego says, I'm driving the train. I'm not being a passenger, Voss. I'm driving that train. Well, how's that working out for you? Not good. You want to become a passenger now? How do I do that? I'll show you in the VIP. And then you start racking up some wins. And then you love being a passenger. We love it, everybody. Yeah. The train goes off. Choo-choo. And you're right on the back, baby. I tried to be a conductor in my first year. Yeah, it won't work. It won't work. You can't predict. And the number one thing that traders try to do to try to predict the market is they start drawing their trend lines all over the place. They start doing one of these. Okay, how many of you have if it gets over right here, I'm going long to the upside. How many times did it fail on you? How many times? Don't work. It will not work. You know why? Because these trend lines don't move. They're static, and that's why you are having a problem. How many of you have done the trend line thing? Say me in the chat. Mr. Dave! Thank you, Mr. Dave. Yes, over there. Right, you've all tried the trend line method. It won't work. It doesn't work, everybody. Price action is king. If you're going to use anything when it comes to some type of help on your chart, you're just going to use moving averages, and you're only going to use two of them. That's it, because they move with the price action. They will move with the price action. A trend line stays still. It doesn't do anything. Who we got there? Patron, yes. And here's another thing. Patron and free. Jesse, yes, Jesse Gee. How are you, dear? Volume, the biggest scam in trading, the old volume at the bottom of the chart. Let me tell you why. Right? You all got your volume down here? You're watching it. I don't know why. When you see that volume ticking up, you don't know what the true volume did until the candle's over. You don't know what that volume's going to do. You have no clue what it did until after the candle closes, correct? You're guessing. You just see a little bit of green or a little bit of red. Oh, volume. Woo, 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 woo. Let's chase it. They didn't do anything. By the time that volume gets to a higher level, your candle, folks, your candle, let me show you. Looks like this already. Look, you're all excited about volume. Your candle's up here now. It's got a lot of volume. I'm going in. We're going to the moon. Boom. No, it ain't. It's just coming back to the 20. So that's why volume don't work. It makes you think that you're going long. It makes you think you're going short, but you're not. And that's why you always get caught in your trade, because you enter too late. You are the volume. You are the volume. You are at the beginning of that candle, not at the end of it. Because your volume bar was green to the upside? Does everybody understand that in here? I need you all to understand that. Do we understand that? Zen Method, Carlos Gonzalez. Thank you. You are all watching volume, and you're not getting in until the volume bar closes. And then that's when you're getting in too late. You must track the heartbeat of the market, not the volume of the market, the heartbeat. And that's why you're losing. The moment I take volume off your chart, the moment I take P&L off of the side of your chart, the moment I take RSI, MACD, Elliott waves, and all the other bullshit oscillators is when you are going to start learning how to trade right. Right now, you are depending on all these things to trade for you, right? How's that working out for you? How's that working out for you right now? Are you green every month? January through December, do you have at least 10 green months? by putting on RSI, trend lines, volume, MACD, RSI, Bollinger Bands. Bah, 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 bah. Are you? No. And then what do? You start adding more to the chart. Now you're adding more. Now what we have going on here as an amateur trader, because I've done it too. I did it. More horizontal lines, right? Let's put more, we don't have enough horizontal lines on. Okay? And this is what our chart looks like before the opening bell. Wait a minute. I missed that trend line. Whoa, 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 whoa. We're going to the beat of the song, everybody. Woo, woo, woo. And then we got the Bollinger Bands up here. We got the volume down here. And let's go trade. Let's go to the moon. Come on, let's trade that chart. Let's go. How many of you have charts that look like that? Put me in the chat. It's okay if you do. Put me in the chat. Put me in the chat. And that is what your chart looks like. Could you imagine trying to trade that? Okay. And then you could be like someone over here, Essie. I'm up 31% year to date. No, he's not. He wishes he was up 31%. He wishes he was up 31%. But in reality, he's not. I can promise you, folks, he's not. And then once you start putting all these horizontal lines on, you have all of this mess right here. Look at this. Prices everywhere. We're going to clean that up. We're going to take that off. We're going to take that off. And then this is how you're going to be a trader, just like this. Okay? Your 2 minute, your 5 minute will look like this. Beautiful. You are also going to have the higher time frames. You're going to have the 15, the 1 hour, and the daily up at all times because we must trade on multiple time frames. How many of you have tried to trade on one time frame where you were only looking at one time frame? Put me in the chat, please. How many of you are only looking at one time frame? Dry Creek says me. Jaden Smith says me. A lot of me's in here. Amber, me. Sometimes yes. Me. This one wants to shut off volume. Good job. Good job. Shut that volume off. Beautiful. Yes. You need to trade on multiple time frames, folks. So your 5 minute time frame is going to be your execution time frame. That is the one. That is where the bulk of professional traders make their living, day traders, on the 5 minute time frame. That is the one, okay? Before I ever think about making a trade and executing on my 5, I look at my 15, my 1 hour, and my daily. Because what you got to make sure you are not trading into moving averages. These are the key moving averages you will have on your higher time frames. You will see how they respect them at all times. We never trade into them ever. We need to trade above or below them because when you execute on your 5 minute time frame, you need room for the trade to work. You need room. That's the only way your trade's going to go. Most traders can't handle the pullback on their trade, okay? Yesterday, I showed you my Tesla trade. I was in it for over 15 minutes on that trade. Beautiful winner for a short, okay? But I knew I would be okay because on my higher time frames, I was free and clear. So I knew I was going to get my 2-to-1 or my 1-to-1 to the downside. I just had to wait for it. But what a lot of traders do is they get a move. They can't handle this pullback right here. They get nervous. They got to get out, all right? Because they're so used to losing every day. Any type of pullback, the heart rate starts going up, right? You get a move to the upside. You finally think you're in a winning trade. You get the move, and then all of a sudden you get this. Uh-oh. You start getting that pullback, and this starts to happen right here. Let's see. Where is she? You ready? Everybody listen. Listen, this is important. Where is it? There it is. The heartbeat. Bump, 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 bump. Your heart rate starts going up. All you're doing is a pullback, folks. You got buyers and sellers in the market at all times. The pullback is just the people collecting. That's it. That is all, okay? And that is where you're getting yourself into trouble. The first problem is you are entering in the wrong spot. So every time you enter, you get an immediate pullback. That's when you know, I don't know the market cycle. Soon as you get that pullback, you're in the part, I can tell you right now, you're in the wrong part of the cycle. So now the trade's over. Soon as I see a trader in our VIP or anyone that I see trading that isn't in the VIP, when I see where they enter, I know exactly that they're going to lose that trade. It's just a matter of time. They're going to lose it. They are going to lose that trade. I'm screaming at the thing. Get out! No! Wrong entry. Don't do it. No, no. And then they get all pissed off and sign off. Because they don't know where they are in the market cycle, everybody. That is imperative to your trading. How can you trade any type of price movement anywhere without knowing the cycle of that movement? That would be insane, right? And that is why you're losing every day in the market. You got to learn these basic fundamentals of trading. When I first started 21 years ago, I was trading. I had no idea what I was doing. I thought I did. Oh, I figured it out today. I got a 10-cent winner on a penny stock. Yes! I got a 10-cent winner. Yeah, I added volume. Let me put on RSI and MACD. That'll help me get 20 cents instead. And I started lining up my chart like this, okay, doing all of this nonsense. And then that 10-cent winner that felt great that day, the next day, I lost over $1 per share. $1 per share. So that little 10-cent winner that I thought was the greatest thing in the world, I figured it out. I figured mass market out. The next day, wham, that was my loser. And that little itty bitty, I kept saying to myself, why was it so hard to make that 10 cents per share yesterday? It felt like forever. But today, this loss took maybe a minute. It was all ripped away from me in a matter of seconds. But in order to get that 10-cent winner that I thought I was so good at doing, took forever. It took forever. I felt like I was in that trade for hours, but I was really only in the trade for a minute. And I was so happy. I would go to bed at night convincing myself I knew what I was doing. I didn't watch any videos after that. I had it all figured out. I was so happy. Yay! And then the next day I woke up all excited. The bell went off and I lost it all. Like that. Because I didn't know what I was doing, guys. I didn't know. And then when I started learning market cycle, state, position, support and resistance, cycle out reversals, breaker structure, the 200 granddaddy, the heartbeat of the market, everything started changing for me because I was watching all the pieces of the puzzle come together. It took me a long time to put those pieces together, though. You're not just going to learn it and say, okay, here I go, because when the live market is happening, your heart rate is still up. Your blood pressure is up. You're not thinking clearly because you still don't know what you're doing. You have to see these trades play out. You must trade in your simulator every day in order to see the cycle play out in front of you. No book is going to do that for you. You must trade every day to be a good trader. Okay? Because you are now going to start taking trades when you used to go long here. You're not going long there. You got to pivot right there. You got to hold up there. So when you used to go long right there, you're not anymore. I am too far away from the 8. I am running in to the top of the previous high. I am not going long there. Where you used to go long there. Wham! Because you know not to go long there. You're waiting for the topping tail candle. All our VIP traders know that topping tail's coming. They know it's coming. And then violence to the downside they get. And then you're going to say to yourself, I used to go long in that spot. And you're going to feel good about yourself. I went long there. Not anymore, you don't, because of the market cycle. Market cycle, ho, ho. Okay? Now, let's play a little game. 1, 2, 3 to the downside. You cycle out now. You get too far from the 8. Which way you think you're going? How many of you would try to short down here? Right here, you're trying to short because of this big move to the downside. Just like you were trying to go long there. You don't go long there. You don't short down there. Okay? Remember, we went over this yesterday, everybody, when we had the market cycle drawn out. You are always on the wrong end of it. That's why you're losing all the time. That's exactly why you're losing all the time. Okay? You show me one of your trades right now, I'll show you where you were in the market cycle. And then you're going to go like this. I can't believe it. Give me another trade. I can't believe it. Give me another trade. I can't believe it. Give me another trade. I can't believe it. Thank you for all the new team members. Travis, thank you. Davion, Zen, Method. Yes, let's go. Any questions you have, folks, put them in the chat. Whether you're on YouTube or over here, put them in the chat. Yes, our VIP is open. Welcome to all the new VIP members yesterday. Congratulations to you. You're going to head over to theVossTrading.com. That's where you're going to get into the VIP. Or you could click the link in my YouTube profile or my TikTok profile, and that'll get you into the VIP, okay? Everything is done at the website. Our entire education system will unlock as soon as you join the VIP, okay? It's $25 a month or $275 for the entire year, and I'm going to teach you how to trade properly. You are going to learn market cycle. You are going to learn support and resistance, supply and demand. You're going to learn the state and position of your stock. You can't do anything without that. We know, and we're going to go over a little bit of that right now, we know, traders, that tomorrow we are in a narrow state here, pretty much on miss market. So we're going to get something good out of miss market, okay? We just don't know which way we're going, up or down. And remember, we talked about this a little while ago. We don't care which way she's going. She'll tell me which way we're going. NVIDIA tomorrow, you are going to be in a neutral state. Yes. Any gap up here on NVIDIA tomorrow, we are not going to go long on it at the open. Does anyone know why we're not going to go open to the long side at the open if a gap up on NVIDIA? Please put it in the chat. Let's see who's listening. Let's see who's learning in here. All right? Who knows? Who knows? Fair value gap? No. Nonsense. You can throw all that bullshit in the garbage. All nonsense. We are in a bearish state tomorrow. A bearish neutral state tomorrow, okay? NVIDIA, I want you to write that down right now. You will be in a bearish neutral state. So write that down, okay? If we get a gap up to the upside, we are going to be in a bull position. So the position of our NVIDIA stock will be bullish, but the state is going to be bearish. What do you think is going to happen? If we use common sense and high probability, what do you think would happen with a bullish position in a bearish state? Which one do you think is going to trump? Thank you for all the new team members. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I love you guys. Tabby! Mark, Meza, Guprit, Gaio, Randa! Thank you, everybody. Okay? You're going to get a pullback, guys. You're going to get a pullback here first. Why do you get the pullback first? Because you were in the bearish state. The only way you're going to be looking to go long bullish is when you start getting into the bullish state. You don't want to ever go long if you're in a bear state, and you never want to go short if you're in a bull state. That is just basic common sense of trading. But the problem is nobody knows what state their stock is in, so they don't have a clue. What they do instead is they see the position is a gap. The gap will wreck your soul. How many of you can honestly say you are a consistent, profitable monthly trader by going with the gap? Put me in the chat. Zen! Thank you, my Zen. Yes. Thank you. Yes, in our VIP, we have over 60 hours of educational content that you can watch at your own pace. You are also going to get live training by me every Tuesday and Thursday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time in the live training room. Plus, you're going to trade every day in the simulator. You're going to upload your trades to me and our coaches every day, and we are going to review them and give you feedback on them, okay? That's how you become a better trader. Yes, you're chasing the gaps, guys. Don't chase the gaps, okay? You don't want to chase the gaps. Don't chase the gaps up. You're not going anywhere. I promise you, okay? Let me give you some examples here. So we have here on NVIDIA, we are a gap up right here, okay, on NVIDIA. What state are we in on NVIDIA here? We're in a bullish state. See it? We're in a bullish state. We also have a bullish position. So the likelihood that we are going to get a good move to the upside is good because the state is bullish and the position is bullish. But the position you open in is a problem. You need to get a pullback first on this because you're opening with the gap. See the pullback? Pullback, pullback, pullback. Then you go to the upside. What happens here is everyone's chasing the gap for a long. This is where you lose. All right? You have to know your state and position. It is imperative. It is imperative. There's no way you can trade without that. I promise you guys. I promise you all right now, if you don't know the state and position of your stock, you're not going to be a consistent trader. You can't. It's impossible. It's for VIPers. It basically, tell them, is it virtually impossible? Think about it. It's impossible. You can't do it. Okay? Here we are on NVIDIA. What state are we in? We are in a bearish state, right? Why are we trying to go long? You are in a bear state, in a bullish position. Why are you trying to go long? You're in a bear state. You're coming back. We just said it. But because you don't know the state and you see the big move to the upside, we're going to the moon. No, you're not. You're in a bear state, you silly goose. You're coming back down. All right? And you can look at all these examples over and over, and you're going to say, oh, my God, this psycho on TikTok knows what the hell he's talking about. Stop looking for the friggin' fair value gap nonsense. Opening range breakout. These are buzzwords, social media trading buzzwords. They'll be gone. They'll be gone. A new one will come up. How about we have the closing range breakout? No Diggity says, thank you, Voss. You have just helped me more than you think. Legends. You're welcome, No Diggity. That's why we're here. And in the VIP, everybody, we are going to teach you so much more. We are really going to get deep in there for you. I want to help as many people be consistently profitable every month. Will you? Of course not. You got to put the work in. You got to understand what we're teaching. But at least you're going to have a fighting chance in the market. Right now, you're just guessing. You're guessing. All right, making yourself believe you have these winnings percentages and all that. You don't. You know you don't. Remember, traders, you can't fool me. 92% of everyone every month is not green. Okay? 9 out of 10 of you, more than 9 out of 10 of you, or not 9.2 out of 10 of you are not green. All right? And it's not because it's stacked against you because you can't do this. It's because you don't know how to do it. You don't know how to do this. And you must put the time and effort in to learn how to do this. Learning how to do this takes time. All right? And most people think trading is a get-rich-quick scheme. And that is see, your mind, whatever you think before you start this journey is how you're going to end. If you are somebody who's chasing get-rich-quick scheme, okay? Get-rich-quick scheme. The GRQS, baby. If you're one of these people, you're not going to be a trader. Number 2, if you're a quitter, you know if you're a quitter. Do you quit everything you start? You're all happy. You know, you're in a good mood that day. I'm starting something new today. I'm gonna take this all the way to the moon. And then day 2 happens and you start getting resistance. It starts getting hard. And you're like, oh, I can't do this. You're a quitter. That's what you are. You don't like that pushback. You're not going to be a good trader, okay? Miss Market will eliminate you in 24 hours. There's no doubt about it, All right. One thing about trading, I need to tell you all. Marcus! Thank you, Marcus. Yes. Yes, we'll do IWM. We'll do IWM, and then we're going to go to XRP. I'll pull XRP up now, okay? One thing you need to know about trading, folks, and this is really going to hit home for you, okay? This is really going to hit home for you. These were the levels from yesterday, just to let you know. Whoop! Look at that. Remember? Under! Remember I put the arrow? Under! All right, listen. One thing about trading, and this is why so many people run away and quit. Trading is going to make you see all your flaws. Whatever flaws you have, now you put them back in your subconscious so you don't really see them. You know they're there. Trading is going to bring them out front and center. So here's what trading Miss Market does. She's going to show you how non-disciplined you are. She's going to show you how impatient you are. She's going to show you how you don't have thick skin. Miss Market is going to reveal all your flaws. Every one of them is going to come out. I'm telling you right now, went through it. I get it. As soon as we start seeing those flaws in ourselves, we run away. No, that's not me. It's the market's fault. It's rigged. It's not me. My precious little soul is not impatient. I am disciplined, okay? I am not those things, Miss Market. Yes, you are. Candy! And everyone overlooks the psychological aspect of trading. All people are saying is it going to go up? Is it going to go down? Is it going to go up? Is it going to go down? What broker should I use? How many times should I switch my trading program? 9 times this week? Materialistic trading. They love the idea of trading. Remember this. I say this a lot. I need you to write this down. We're gonna meme this one. Everyone in the planet universe loves the idea of trading, what it can offer you, what it can do for you. But the majority of you will never be traders. I need you to understand that. Not because you can't, it's because you can't change the flaws that Miss Market is going to show you that you have. Powerful. I'm telling you right now, ask all the VIPers. It is you against you. Can you conquer you? That is what trading is all about. It is the best life lesson in the world. My children, my 2 daughters, 2.5 and 5.5, if I call her 5, they are going to learn how to trade because I want them to see the flaws that they have, and then you're going to fix them. It's fixable. Miss Market is going to make you patient. Miss Market is going to make you disciplined. Because if you don't, you're going to lose. You have no choice. You have no choice but to fix these things, everybody. So this is where I get into this part with everybody. We all start here. Everyone starts in the 100% box. Then we go on our trading journey. You're going to wind up in 2 boxes. The 80% or the 20%. Which box are you going into? This is where all the quitters go because they can't handle the flaws that Miss Market just showed them. And here's where everyone that conquers their flaws go. You see how that 20% box is small? There's not many of us in there. You see that 80% box? It is filled with quitters. Quitter. We're filling that box up left and right, baby. Which one are you going to go into? Now, here's the problem, everybody. Good job, Sue. Good job. I can hear stars melting. Good job. Who's going to be in the 20%? Let's go. This is serious, guys. This is serious. I don't want you to lose your hard-earned money and your family's money. You got to know, I'm going to be honest with you. This is real. Okay? We're not going to the moon. All right? 80%. Now, what happens in this 80% box? Everyone becomes miserable over here. Miserable, talks bad about it, talks bad, and then they try to bring others down. This 80% will now try to go to this 20% and bring them down. They will be negative. They will be against you. They will do everything in their power to drag you into that 80% box. They are going to scratch, claw, grab you. Get in here. I'm in here. If I don't win, you can't win. How many of you have those people in your life? Raise your hand. Say me. Say me in the chat. It doesn't matter if it's trading or anything. They have tried it. They have failed. You are not them. You are not them. You're going to say goodbye to them. That's what I had to do. All my friends say to me, Voss, why don't you hang out anymore? Why don't you come out? I'll get the text like once every 3 months. Voss, why don't you do this? You're changed. You're not that nice man. You did this. No. You quit. I didn't. That's the difference. You hang around quitters, you will become the next quitter, period. I'm going to tell you that right now. You hang around enough quitters, you will be a quitter. You hang around people that don't quit, you ain't going to quit. You are going to go through hell to make this right. How long have you all been trading in here? Put it in the chat. If it's 2 months, 5 years, 6 years, whatever it is, put it in. How long has everyone been trading in here? 2 weeks, 2 weeks, 2 days, 4 years, 2 years, 14 months, 20 years. Yes, let's go. 8 months, 4 years, 3 years, 9 years. I love it. I love it. Congratulations to you all. Everyone congratulate each other. Shamar, yes, that's what I'm talking about, Shamar. Exactly, my brand. Exactly. For all of you who have been trading for 3 years, 5 years, 20 years, 1 year, 2 year, look how far you came already. I'm gonna bring you into my world. And also, folks, I'm thinking about doing a 24-hour live where I'm gonna bring you into my world every day for that 24 hours. You're gonna sleep with me, next to me. You are going to wake up with me. You're going to work out with me. You are going to trade with me. You're going to eat dinner with me. You're going to have lunch. I told my wife, I'm going to bring you into my world for 24 hours. Okay? To see what it takes to get the job done. All right? 24 hours. You don't have to be on all 24 hours. You can come and go, baby. Come and go. Come and go. Okay? But listen to me, everybody. I need you all to understand this. If you have traded for that many years or that many months, see it through. See it through. We are going to show you what you're doing wrong, and we're going to fix it. We're going to try to help you fix it if you listen, okay? XRP right now is coming back to the 20. You're too far from the 20. This will come back to the 20, okay? And then we'll get into XRP. You must keep going. Keep going. The problem is you don't know what you're doing, but you came this far. So that means you have some type of discipline. You're a fighter. You are a fighter. Keep going. Most traders that aren't going to make it, they'll quit within 3 months. 3 months. Okay? And that's the high end of the ratio. Most are going to quit in 1 or 2 weeks. They won't make it in 1 or 2 weeks. They'll see the time they got to put in, the education they got to put in, they got to trade, and then all hell breaks loose. Now, one thing I see, because I have educated so many people doing this, is this. Everyone loves the idea of learning, right? You get excited about learning. I get to watch videos and learn how to trade. I get to do this and learn, and I get to talk in the VIP chat with everybody else, and I get to talk to Voss. He answers my questions. Because most of the education platforms you go into, the guy that is supposed to be your teacher, you don't know where the hell he is or she is. They're like, poof. You see them on here, but you don't see them anywhere else. You see me. I'm front and center. Here I am. Hello. Okay? But once you have to start trading, which should be immediately in your simulator, they get scared. That's when they put the brakes on, everybody. And why do they put the brakes on? So we'll have a VIPer come in. They love watching the videos. They love it. They love telling us, I'm on this video. I'm learning so much. Yada, yada, yada. All right. You haven't posted any trades in 2 weeks. What's going on? Oh, I haven't started trading yet. I'm waiting to watch all the videos. No! You just wasted 2 weeks. Why haven't you started trading in the simulator yet? I'm going to tell you why. Because you're chicken shit. Okay? I'm going to tell you why. I'm just going to be blunt here. You're afraid. Period. Because you know you're going to lose. And you don't want to have that feeling of losing, of not being right, not doing good. See, we're going back to Miss Market, the flaws again. You see where we're going with this? But how do you think you're going to break through that? By watching a million of my videos? You think you're going to get better and become more disciplined, become a better trader by watching videos over and over and over? No, you got to get in the meat and potatoes. You got to get inside Miss Market. You got to let her wreck your soul and lose. Post your trades to me. I will tell you what you're doing right and wrong. Lose. How many of you can keep on losing and keep that train going down the street? Huh? How many of you are going to keep losing and keep going forward? Put me in the chat. Who can do it? Who has the thick skin to let Miss Market rip you up and keep going down the tracks, baby? Who can do it? Who can do it? Put me in the chat. Let's go. I love you, No Diggity. You're a good man, No Diggity. See, Jonas Blue was saying, can you please analyze the chart? He has no clue what's about to happen to him. Materialistic trader. I'm not, Jonas, thank you for being here. We love you, brother. But I got to use you as the example now. Okay? He is out to get destroyed in the market. He doesn't know it yet. Doesn't know it yet because all he sees is charts. That's all he sees is chart. Making money. No clue what's about to happen. And this is what we have to fix as all these traders out there. This is what we must fix, okay? You need to take a deep dive. Jonas doesn't know. He thinks he's the greatest thing since sliced bread. But Miss Market is about to turn that bread upside down and rip it apart, okay? Will Jonas keep going once she does that to him? Will Jonas keep going? The odds say that 92% that he won't, that he will be a quitter. Okay? I'm just using his name now. He may not. But 92% chance of quitting. 9 out of 10. And I need you all to know this right now. I need you all to know the fight that you're in here. Okay? You're not only going up against Miss Market, you're going up against yourself. And that's the most important thing. Okay? VIP, yes, you're going to head over to thevosstrading.com. Thevosstrading.com, $25 a month, $275 for the year. Link is in all of my bios, or you just go to the website, www.thevosstrading.com. Now that you all have the foundation of what it takes to be a trader, who is going to become one? Put me in the chat. Put me in the chat or not me, okay? Or put not me. Remember, the majority of people love the idea of trading. They love the idea of it, but they aren't willing to do what it takes to be one, okay? That's the difference. I need you all to know that. Broderick, that's a nice name, Brodick Robinson. Brodick, right? Excellent. Love that name. I've been wrecked bad, but not stopping me. Good job, Brodick, and I hope I'm saying that right. That's a beautiful name. Good job, Jared. Let's go, baby. Diana, let's go. Yes. Hopefully one day you are in our VIP family. We would love to have you in there. It's a full-time job. Yeah. Yeah, we're coming back to the 20, guys. I told you this a little while ago, okay? We're coming back. You're not chasing that long. We just got done talking about the market cycle, and you're trying to go long there. You're not going long there. You are coming back to the 20. Okay? Let's go over to Amazon. Here we go. Tomorrow, Amazon. What state are we in? Neutral. Anything to the upside. Write this down. Are you going along? No. Anything to the upside, you are looking for the move back down, okay? Amazon at the open tomorrow in this neutral state. Anything to the downside. Are you going short? No, not until you get back into a bullish state, correct? Good. So what are we doing on Amazon then? Nothing. Amazon, you have to be patient tomorrow before you trade it because of the state of your stock. Mark it off your list. AMD, here we go. Whoops, that was Amazon again. AMD, you are in a neutral state. Yes, here we go. Anything to the upside on AMD tomorrow. Are you going long? No, because you are in a bear state. You will look for a play back to the downside here on AMD. Anything gapping down to position 3, you're not going short. Can you take a trade out of position 1 for a short? Yes, on AMD. Mark that down. Google. Remember, this is not financial, investment, or tax advice. This is for education purposes only. You must trade at your own risk at all times, everybody. Google, you will be at a narrow state. Tomorrow morning, you are going to hear this in TikTok and YouTube. Are you ready? Alert, alert. You are in a narrow state on Google. This one is going to make a possibly good move. We're going to keep an eye on this tomorrow. Google will be on watch, everybody. We are going to head over to Tesla. Tesla, you are in a neutral state. This will be your whip zone tomorrow, everybody. Okay? Anything above 331 to the upside coming out of position 1, you can look for a possible long. To the downside, under 326 whole number, once you get into a bearish state, you can look for possible shorts. Anything on Tesla coming, gapping up here or up here, you will stay away from. Okay? Mark that down. And you all will thank me after the trading day tomorrow. IWM to the moon. IWM, here's a perfect example. Neutral state, right? I just said this. You open up here. We are not going there, remember? Back to the downside. We just got done saying that on Tesla. Right now on IWM, you are in a neutral state. Anything to the upside on IWM will be choppy. Until when? Until you get into a bull state to the upside. You will do nothing long on IWM. You will wait and watch the candles chop around, topping, bottoming, tails. Okay? Unless you get under the whip zone. Right here, you have to open under 222 with an event, and then you can take a possible short. If you open down here or down here, you are doing nothing. IWM, you will be waiting. What else are we looking at? Uber, you will be narrow tomorrow. Here will be your whip zone. Tomorrow morning, we will map all of these out for you, okay? You will be in a narrow state. Anything above 960 coming out of this position, you're looking to go long. Anything under 929 out of that position, you can look for a possible short. Anything up here with big gaps or big gaps down, you will do nothing, okay? And wait for your retracement levels. What else are we looking at? Boeing. Folks, I'm bringing you into my mind right now. This is what I do every single morning, over and over again. Narrow here on Boeing. Anything above 229.53 with an event out of that position, we can look for a possible long. Under 228.59 with an event out of that position, we can look for a possible short. Anything that I get gapping up here or here, I am looking for retracements after the first move. Anything gapping down here and here, I am waiting for the retracement to see if I'm going to take a short or a break a structure play. Why is that? If we gap down here, okay, I know I'm not shorting it at the open. I'm looking for the retracement here for a possible short. If we retrace, hold on, everybody. If we retrace up here, I am looking for all the novices to try to take this short, and then I'll look for the break of structure to the upside on Boeing. I am bringing you into my world. Do you like my world? Do you like my brain? Do you like my do you like my brain? NVIDIA, you will be in a neutral state here on NVIDIA. This will be your whip zone. Yes, we're also going to mark out our major support and resistance lines tomorrow. Anything to the upside, gap upwise on NVIDIA, are you going to go long at the open? No, you ain't doing duty. All right, you got to make sure that 20 catches up, puts you in that bull state. Then you can look for a long, depending on your retracement. To the downside on NVIDIA, out of this position right here, yes, you can look for a possible short under 171.82 with an event. Anything gapping down here, you're waiting for the retracement to see your next move. Alexander the Great says, Voss is the GOAT. I try to be, baby. I try to be. Thank you, Fritz. Yo, Candy. Levi, Lido, Market, Danny, Patron, Josephina, Nina. Who else we got in here? Marcus, Zen. Thank you, all my YouTubers. Tabby. Excuse me. Gaio, Gurpreet, Travis, Davion, Zen, Carlos, Free, Jesse, Gee, Brad James, K-Bomb, Buckeye. Thank you for all the donations today. I appreciate each and every one of you. JDM, the first one on the board. Sue Felicia, Powder, 8-figure, Jules, Shelly. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I am truly here to help you learn, and where I can really get inside your brain and fix this trading mess that you are in right now, you're going to head over to the VIP, everybody. TheVossTrading.com. We keep the price low, $25 a month, $275 for the year, so every person has the chance to learn how to trade. I'm not charging you $200 a month. I'm not charging you $1,000 up front, because I want to give the average person a chance to be a trader. And you can do it. You can do it if you're willing to see the flaws that Miss Market is going to bring out in you. You have to be able to get past that, okay? And that's why the VIP is there. As a community, as a family, we will help you get past those flaws. You want to know why? Because we have the same ones that you do. I love you all. We'll see you tomorrow morning, 8:25 a.m. Eastern Time, to get you ready for the market. All new VIPers, we will get you tagged up so you can start studying now, so you have a little bit of taste of what the market cycle is for tomorrow. Have a great day, everybody. Have a safe and happy Sunday. I love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow.